Hey guys, Josh here, and today I'm playing some old school. Check it out, rocking the whip now. I finally managed to get one of these. It's around 1.2 mil, so it costs quite a bit, but it is definitely like really amazing. It's definitely worth getting. So you can notice the difference between the whip and the dragon skimmy. Like it's quite a big difference. I've also got the rune defender, so if I can actually get some prayer flicks going, I've got the rune defender, so that makes it even better. And I failed like every prayer flick so far. Actually, the most I can probably leave it off for now. Just give that a go. Just flick that quickly. But yeah, it's a lot faster killing these dragons with a whip, and then just Slayer in general is a lot quicker as well. So it's really cool that I finally got this. But what I want to talk about is this behind the scenes post, or not really behind the scenes, but this dev blog of what they've got to come in the summer. So let me just pick up my loot and then I'll get onto that. It's really difficult to concentrate on like two things at once. Okay, attack this dragon, and we're all potted. Alright, there we go. So for this dev blog, if you haven't read it, then I'll leave a link in the description, but I definitely recommend reading it. So the first one is bank tabs. That is coming within the next few weeks, so we'll get that. And bank tabs are really nice. It just means you can organise your bank a lot easier, so that's a nice small update there. Clan Wars is something that like a lot of people have asked for, and they're going to be polling that sometime. I think it's next week or the week after that's going to be polled. So Clan Wars will be released like within like a few months, I guess. I think it might be mod Ash, I want to say. One of the old school mods actually developed Clan Wars and like the sort of the redone Clan Wars as well, so like really it should be fairly quick to get the old school Clan Wars out. And it is like really cool. I do enjoy Clan Wars. Back in like actually like in 07 when Clan Wars first came out, that was a lot of fun to do, so it'd be cool to see that returning. So after Clan Wars, there's also going to be a trading solution which they're going to start working on fairly soon. So that'll be quite nice, because like the GE isn't the right option for old school. Like they definitely shouldn't bring the GE back, but some kind of modified GE would be quite nice, because trading is just really annoying at the moment. It takes ages to get items. You have to go on Zybez to like check prices and everything, so it can be quite annoying to actually do trading at the moment. And like obviously they shouldn't try and kill all the player interaction with trading, but then to be honest, you're mostly like just trading a bot, so it doesn't matter even like that much. There's not even that much interaction, to be quite honest. I'm not even going to attempt these prayer flicks anymore. I can't concentrate on this. But yeah, so a trading solution will come at some point. I mean, pretty much like a G without the average price, maybe, like, and probably change it a bit more, but something like that would actually be fine. Maybe have it so you can sort of just see a list of offers in game and you can select like which one to buy or who to sell to. Something like that would just make it a lot easier. And also, like, if you still want to get the best price and everything, you're still going to have to like trade with people normally. So I mean, that would be a fairly good solution, I guess. I know some of the people come up with pretty good ones as well, so hopefully they do something along those lines. And then I think that's probably like the biggest downside of old school. Like if they fix that, then I think, to be honest, like I probably could attract some more players as well, just to make I mean, it makes the game slightly easier, but I think that's something that is needed, sorting out trading. So also there's going to be a player design content poll, which will be for a new skill as well. So I'm not quite like, we don't really need a new skill. There's already like, I don't even know, 24 maybe. I'm not sure how many is in old school, but there's still a lot, and there's only like 7 max players, so there's not really much need for a new skill. Depends how useful it is. Like when they say new, I'm not sure if that means brand new, because maybe like someone will design summoning and that will come back, possibly. And they now have an artist, so they can actually do stuff like summoning, get all the familiar models out. I think like if summoning was to come back, all they need to do is just remove Beast of Burdens, and then it would be like pretty good. Like, I mean, Beast of Burdens is the thing that makes summoning so powerful. So if they remove that, it still keeps with the old school feel, plus you get like just a bit of extra DPS from these combat familiars and like skilling familiars as well. So That could be quite cool if they look into that. I'm not really sure like what other skills we'd need, because like other than summoning, I guess it'd be like a brand new skill, because there's not really much else that we really need at the moment. So we'll have to wait and see about that. The next thing is this Uber Quest thing, which is gonna involve like pretty much all of the main storylines in the game, and it will be, I think one of the mods said it would be kind of like all like it ties all the storylines together, rather than ending the storylines, it ties them all together, and like you can see how they're all related. So that could be quite interesting. It will also increase the land mass on Old School by 50%, so that is really cool. Like the map's not even that small. I mean, it's essentially the same size as the RS3 map. I mean, there's probably a few more things on RS3 you can go explore, but I mean, the map's not even that small. But this will really like just make it feel like a new game, really, just exploring a new place. And like 50% bigger, that is a lot of stuff to do. So that should be really cool to see when that comes out. Also, Bounty Hunter, they're gonna poll that. So there's a lot of PvP stuff. Like, I mean, you got the Wilderness, obviously, you got Clan Wars coming out possibly, and also Bounty Hunter. So they do want to keep the focus in the Wilderness. Actually, and there's PvP worlds, but they do want to keep the focus in the Wilderness. So when they bring out stuff like Bounty Hunter and Clan Wars, they don't want to kill the Wilderness with these. So they're gonna sort of like edit them slightly. But that could be quite good, having Bounty Hunter back. I never really played that, but I know a lot of people enjoyed that as well. So it'd be nice to see that returning. And then just like as another option on how to PK, really. So that'd be quite nice. And the final content for the summer is a new achievement diary, or at least a poll for the achievement diary, I think. So I'm not sure which city they'll bring it for. I guess you can decide in the poll, but I guess that's quite nice, just like some more content, really, you can try out. So achievement diary, like I doubt I'd do it, just because I'm not like going for that kind of thing on Old School. I'm just like only focusing on combat, really. So I'll probably leave that, but I'm sure some people will enjoy that as well. They've also got stuff like the Old School Clan Cup, re-releasing more rares, and also the last thing on here, I think, is this player council. So I'm not quite sure how I feel about this thing, because it's pretty much like they're getting members of the community from like each part of the community, so like PKing, PVM, skilling, questing, that kind of thing, and you can vote like which person this is, and then they kind of like have a big say in updates. I think that's kind of how it's going to work. And I mean, I think a lot of people have said this is pretty much just a popularity contest, so I'm not quite sure why they're doing this. Hopefully like we can have a poll to decide if we actually want this player council, because it doesn't really seem like a great idea at the moment. There doesn't seem to be much need for it. Like, I mean, the Old School team already listens to the community for everything, really, so there's not really much need for this, I guess. We'll have to wait and see how this kind of plays out, but that's the only thing in this devlog that kind of looks worrying. The rest of it, I mean, summer should be really good. It'll be difficult to decide whether to play Old School or RS3, really, it looks like, because there's a lot of cool stuff coming to Old School. I do need to focus on skilling on RS3. I really need to like start pushing towards max cape, but I'll definitely log on to Old School still during the summer and just keep on going. So before I wrap this video up, just want to say, like I said, I got my whip. I think the next thing I'm going for is to get some Barrows armor, which is kind of what I'm working towards now. Doing the dragons, making some money. At the moment, I'm just going to go for a mix of armor. I think I'm going to go for Toreg's helm, Guthan's chain skirt, and the Verrex Brassard, or whatever it's called. That's the weirdest name and it has like the weirdest look. But I'll go for those just because they're the cheapest, and then when I get some more money, I'll actually work on like probably getting full full Guthans first for the healing, and then maybe like Darox or something after that. I have to wait and see. But I got my whip and my defender here, pretty awesome. So hope you guys enjoyed this Old School video, and I'll see you later.